All right. Now we're on to the second part. This is altitudes and instruments. Let's learn what our instruments do. Airspeed, altitude indicator, altimeter, turn and slip indicator, heading indicator, barometer, tachometer. Oh boy, I'm not gonna remember it. I'm gonna get in this plane on the first real flight, and I'm telling you right now, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and do that Denzel. Boy, I know y'all seen Flight. We going up. We're inverting it. All right. I'm gonna drink three bottles of vodka. I'm gonna do some coke, and I'm gonna try and land the plane upside down in Flight Simulator. That's the first thing I'm doing. All right, but I gotta learn how to fly a plane first. There's 8 training sessions, and I'm gonna be a professional pilot. Easy. All right, ready to fly. We're back.
Today we're talking about attitudes of flight, how your plane is oriented relative to the horizon.
Attitudes of flight, okay.
If you look outside, you can see the cockpit is just about 4 inches below the horizon line. We're flying straight with a decent rate of speed. This is the cruise attitude. Let's see how it reads on your instruments.
Let's do that.
Take a look at the attitude indicator.
Also,
as the name implies,
one.
it shows your current attitude. The white line is the horizon, with the sky above and the ground below.
Okay.
That orange element in the middle, aligned with the horizon, that's your plane. Just like we saw outside, our current attitude reads pretty much straight and level.
Okay.
Okay, now let's see how much power the engine's generating. Check your tachometer.
It's over here.
Looks like we're pushing around 2,300 revolutions per minute.
Yes.
Combined, attitude and engine RPMs translate to aircraft performance.
I concur. Leads
us to your airspeed indicator.
All right, this is my speed.
Now,
okay.
Last but not least, check your altimeter. To figure out your altitude, you always want to read the small needle first. That's how many thousands of feet up you are. Then on to the big needle for the hundreds.
So 6,000.
With our current attitude and power output, we're holding a speed of 90 knots and a stable altitude of 6,000 feet.
Yes, okay. All right, I will try to fucking remember this.
Take the stick when you're ready. Pull back slightly on the yoke to raise the nose just above the horizon line.
Okay, I did it.
About 2 inches. Make sure you don't pitch up too much, or the angle will be too steep to create lift. And without enough lift, we'll stall.
Okay. I think I got it.
All right, go full throttle and start climbing. Welcome to the climb attitude.
Gently. Okay, I see.
See how it shows up on your attitude indicator and tachometer?
Yes.
According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude.
I see that. Ooh, that's fast.
But we're losing airspeed even at full throttle, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb. Okay, before we go on, let's get back to a cruise attitude.
Oh, God.
Ease up on the yoke and aim your nose just below the horizon. Then throttle back down to 2,300 RPMs.
I'm scared. Just below horizon. Okay, got that. And then I want to 20.
Nice job.
All right.
We're now set up with the same attitude and power we had at the top of our lesson.
Oof, my God.
Next up is the descent attitude. Start by reducing your RPMs to 1,800. Then drop the plane's nose a bit further below the horizon.
I did it too much. I'm at 1,700 now.
As expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is decreasing, while our speed is picking up.
Very slightly.
Why don't you get us back to a cruise attitude, and we'll hit the last part of our lesson.
Okay. Pick it back up a little bit.
There we go.
So
Now that we know how to cruise, climb, and descend, let's talk about the turn attitude. Gently pull the yoke left or right to start rolling the plane.
all right, going over there.
If you take a look outside, you can see how our attitude's changed. But you can also check your instruments for the details.
Okay, I see my
As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
where's that at?
At the top of your attitude indicator, there's a series of notches representing 10 degrees each. Use them to
Yes,
control
I
your
see
roll.
the long lines are 30-degree marks, I guess.
Notice the more you turn, the more you need to pull back on the yoke to maintain altitude. When you're rolling out, you'll need to do the opposite. Roll and push at the same time. The more you know about the main
So the
attitudes of flight,
plane
the closer
wants
you
to
get to that
stay
pilot
level.
state of mind. So keep practicing, and whenever you're done, pass me the controls.
Yeah, the plane wants to stay level, it looks like, because if I pull up here, the flaps and whatever, they'll go back straight again. So I'm not touching anything right now. And see, it's gradually flattening back out, straightening back out. See? If you look at the, I don't even know what it's called, the attitude thing. Alright, we'll give her control back.
Thanks, I've got control now. Well done.
The throttle is hard to do because I would hope that you could go up by 100 at a time if you just tap it, right? But you gotta hold it a little bit for it to do anything. So that's a little weird. But on to the next one.